Today's tutorial is the Easy Crochet Beach Top cover. It features 3 colors, an open weave pattern on the top, and full plush fringes at the bottom. Here's what you'll need: a pair of scissors, a 5.5mm hook, and 3 balls of medium weight yarn. Now let's get started. Create your adjustable loop and chain 58. Next, we'll go to the 3rd chain from the hook and half double crochet right in that back bump. You'll continue to half double crochet in each back bump across until we reach the end. Take note that we're working from the waist up towards the neck. So this nice and even stitching that this back bump crocheting creates will come in handy when we get ready to add our fringes. Now we're working our very last half double crochet stitch in the back bump of the foundation chain. Next, we'll chain 2 and turn. The chain 2 represents our first half double crochet stitch, and we'll half double crochet into the next half double crochet and half double crochet into each half double crochet across. Once we've reached the end, you'll chain 3 and turn. The chain 3 represents our very first double crochet, and now we'll double crochet into the next 2 half double crochet. We'll chain 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We'll skip the next 5 half double crochet and double crochet into that 6th half double crochet. This is our very first chain 10 space. Now we'll repeat this pattern and chain 10, skip the next 5 half double crochet and double crochet into that next half double crochet. So we'll continue this chain 10, skip the next 5 half double crochet pattern until we reach the end of the row. Once we reach the end, we should have 2 unworked stitches left, and we'll just double crochet into those last 2 half double crochet stitches. So if you're following this pattern for the size small, you'll have 9 chain 10 spaces. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Chain 3 and turn. Skip that first double crochet and double crochet into the next 2 double crochet. Now we'll double crochet 5 right in that chain 10 space. That'll give us 8 solid double crochet stitches. Let's chain 10 again. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we'll double crochet right into the middle of the next chain 10 space. Repeat this pattern across until you reach the final chain 10 space. Now that we've reached that final chain 10 space, we'll go ahead and double crochet 4 more into that chain 10 space. Double crochet into the remaining double crochet stitches. Chain 3 and turn. For row 5, you'll skip that first double crochet and double crochet into the next 2 double crochet. Now chain 10. We'll skip the next 5 double crochet and double crochet right into the center of the next chain 10 space. Repeat this chain 10 double crochet into the next chain 10 space pattern across. Now we'll complete our last double crochet into the last chain 10 space and chain 10 again. Here you'll skip the next 5 double crochet and double crochet into those final 3 double crochet stitches. We're going to cut the yarn and start with yarn B. For row 6, we'll repeat row 4 using yarn B. So we're going to speed through these next few rows because they're simply a repetition of row 4 and row 5. But no worries, we have the pattern here on the screen and in the description box. And for row 7, we'll repeat row 5. For row 8, we'll repeat rows 4 and 6 using yarn C. Moving on to the first upper back loop tie, chain 60. Single crochet in the first double crochet to create your first upper back loop tie. Continue to single crochet into the next 40 stitches across. Chain 75, single crochet into that same double crochet to create your first looped necktie, and continue on to single crochet in the next 22 stitches across. Here you'll crochet 75 chains again. Single crochet into the same double crochet to create the second necktie, and continue to single crochet into each of the remaining stitches across. That means you'll be working in all of the remaining chains and double crochet stitches across. Once you reach the end, you'll chain 60 again and slip stitch into that same double crochet to create your second upper back loop tie. Next, we'll start with yarn B. Join the yarn to the first chain of the foundation chain and chain 80. Once you're done with the 80 chains, half double crochet into that first stitch to create your first lower back loop tie. Continue to half double crochet in each stitch across. Once you reach the end, you'll chain 80 again. And slip stitch into that same stitch to close and create your second lower back loop tie. And fasten off to close. Now we're moving on to the fringe loops. Chain 1 and single crochet into the next 2 half double crochet. Chain 80 and single crochet into that same half double crochet to create your first fringe loop. Single crochet into the next 3 half double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 80. Slip stitch into the same half double crochet and single crochet into the next 3 half double crochet. Repeat this pattern across. Chain 80, slip stitch into the same half double crochet and single crochet into the next 3 double crochets until you reach the end. Slip stitch into the final stitch and fasten off. With the right side facing up and using yarn A, we'll start right at our lower back loop tie. Chain 1 and single crochet into the next 2 single crochet. Chain 80, and slip stitch into that same single crochet to complete your very first fringe loop with yarn A. Chain 3, move the next fringe loop out of the way, and single crochet in the single crochet right in the center of those first 2 loop fringes. Continue repeating this pattern. Chain 80, and slip stitch into that same single crochet. Chain 3, Repeat the pattern listed on the screen until you reach the end. Slip stitch into the final 2 stitches and fasten off. Next, we'll be moving on to yarn C and working along the post of the stitches across. First, connect the yarn and chain 1. Loosely slip stitch into the post of the next stitch. Continue to slip stitch on the post of the next 2 stitches. Make sure to slip stitch nice and loose. You'll end up with a really pretty braid looking chain across the front of the garment. Now chain 80. Next, you'll slip stitch into that very first chain of your chain 80 loop fringe. Slip stitch into the posts of the next 3 stitches. Repeat this pattern across. Slip stitch into your last few stitches and pull your yarn through to close. Fasten off. Weave in all your ends and you're done. This flirty little number is perfect for the beach, festive outdoor events, and vacations abroad. If you like this video, click subscribe and click the notification bell so you'll know every time we post a new video.